So I really enjoyed this movie a lot. Zombie monster mashup is kind of right up my alley, so I was always the target audience. But something I loved was the opening aerial sequence, and you got to shoot such a cool moment in that. Can you talk a little bit about getting that shot of you coming down from the plane?
Oh man, it was definitely my favorite sequence as well, but it was so difficult just because, one, I'm afraid of heights. Not afraid of heights, but just kind of, like, I don't like it. But they had me suspended, I want to say maybe like 50 or 60 feet in the little rig that they had, and it was just like a gyrating machine basically that would just spin me around a bunch of different ways, and they just had a camera connected and would just spin me until I got dizzy and just couldn't take it anymore. But I mean, it was a lot of fun. Like, the entire sequence took about a week and a half to shoot. Wow. And there's so many moving parts, but everybody was committed to it. All the guys that were on the plane with us were all committed to making a great scene, and I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud of the final product for sure.
That looks great.
Thank you.
So I know that the soldiers went through like this sort of boot camp, but you get to do your fair share of ass kicking as well. What was your training like?
So I trained on my own sport-wise. I went to the gym quite a lot because in 1940 she didn't have a lot of money to eat, so I wanted to be more fit for the part. And also when the guys came back after the boot camp, we started working with each other with how holding weapons, and that was very interesting because I've been watching a lot of film where lead actors hold weapons in a very contemporary way. And in 1940, a woman was holding guns, not at all like I was expecting it. So that was very interesting, and it was the first time as well I was touching real weapons. So at the beginning I was a bit scared, and then I loved it. They had to take it away from me. She's like, yeah.
You got a flamethrower in your bag?
Yeah, in my bag, yeah, it's just there.
It's a mini
just
one.
in case someone is annoying me, I'm like,
So it looks like you guys got to work with some really great practical effects too. How was it dealing with the more monstrous element on set and having something real to work with?
I think you more so than me, especially with the mistake.
Yeah.
You spent a lot of time with them.
Was incredible because basically what you saw in the film was what I have in front of me. So it was kind of really scary, and the crew was extremely talented, and they did such an amazing job. So it was quite easy actually to be afraid. I just have to react basically, and yeah, it was a really amazing experience.
How has it been for you guys dealing with the bad robot level of secrecy, and now you're almost out of it? You can talk about it now.
It's good. I think even early on, like as soon as filming was finished, we started getting like tweets and DMs and on Instagram about like, is this a part of the Cloverfield universe, or things like that, and we just didn't know because that never was a conversation that we had when we were filming. We had this story with these characters and these circumstances, and we just remained committed in that. Like, there was never a thing of like, play this because it could be involved in this world later. So it was kind of a bit frustrating because we couldn't answer any questions because we just didn't know, but it feels good that now people are seeing what the project is and have really come to appreciate it, so it's a great time.
Did you guys get any crazy theories lobbed at you?
We did, but there's so many. I can't even remember like a specific one. Like, is this like a foreshadowing of, this character from the last Cloverfield movie? And I'm like, I don't think so, but but maybe, because you don't want to, ruin anybody's expectation.
Yeah, you're just afraid of spoiling people, basically most of the time, and how I can talk about the film to make people want to watch the film, and at the same time it's super
tricky.
So you're like, am I saying things right?
I remember reading that some of the actors on the last Cloverfield film didn't even know they were making one until later. So it's like you can't answer.
It could have very well been that same circumstance,
exactly.
But it was refreshing to know that we were definitely going to live in our own universe and get to, because if you're a part of, not that it's bad to be a part of any other universe, but it's more freeing that you can kind of just live in your world with your characters and not have to follow an outline. So I thought it was pretty awesome that we're our own thing.
Yeah, I was like going in like, is it not? And I was actually like, I'm glad it's not. I'm glad it's its own world and twisted little universe.
Yeah.
What was it like working with the kid? Because he's so great.
It was absolutely incredible. he's such a good actor.
Yeah,
He's
great.
really good actor. He had a lot of energy, but he's really good. He was perfect for the part. And before shooting the film, I spent some time with him. We went to Harry Potter World in London together, and we lied actually that it was his birthday, because when the kid is his birthday, they can push the big door. And I said to the guy, "It's his birthday!" And he was like, he just pushed at the door, and he was like, "This is amazing." So no, he's such a cutest little man ever, and I really hope he was here today because he can be proud of his work.
He's a little scene stealer. He's
Yeah.
great. Right, so it's not true what they say about working with kids?
The what?
Not true what they say about working with kids?
Absolutely not.
No.
That's he's an angel.
He's total angel.
It seems like this film has a really concise ending that feels contained, but obviously box office has demands of its own. Would you want to return to these characters in this world for a sequel, or do you hope that the film gets to live on its own?
I think that there's always a space for the characters to live on. I think it could go either way and be just fine. It could be a good thing for for both routes. I think the way that the story ended, you still might wonder what happens after Chloe. What happens next in her life? Like, does she stay in France? Does she go somewhere else? Like, and that's with most of the characters. So I think that there's a world that it could go either way, and I think everybody's open to whatever may come in the future.
Yeah, I'm always down to see people messing up more Nazis.
Right?
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Awesome. Well, I got to wrap with you guys, but it was a pleasure.
It was a
Absolute
pleasure to
pleasure.
meet
Congrats
you.
on the film.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.